Hey everyone, welcome back again. This is episode number 7. Today I went with a kind of light but kind of dark purple eyeshadow. Oh, here's my little guy. He just had a chocolate donut. So as you can see, his face is full of chocolate. Say hi. I guess he's going to be sitting in with us today. Is your face dirty?
No.
No? Okay. Today's topic, I was actually thinking about talking about how as you get older, you, the people you hang out with changes. You know, the group of people or, you know, when you have kids and stuff like that. I thought that would be kind of a cool topic to talk about because, you know, just like the past few days I was talking about family, and so today I want to talk about friends. I wanted to say that it's kind of funny how when you're in high school you have these friends and it's like you think that you're going to be friends forever, which I do have a few friends that I've actually known since first grade, and every time I go back home to visit we still hang out, so I do still have a few of those. And we're still really good friends. We don't talk like every day or anything, but every time I go visit, we hang out and we have a lot of fun. But it's funny when you're in high school or even when you're in elementary school, you have a certain group of friends. And it's like all throughout elementary school, you hang out with that group of friends. Then when you get to junior high, you hang out with that group of friends. Then when you get to high school, you hang out with that group of friends. Then after high school, whether you go to college or you don't go to college, it's like you meet a whole new group of friends. And you do a whole bunch of different things that you never really thought you would do. You know, you go on trips together, I went on a trip to Tahoe with some friends. It was really fun. I remember walking in like negative something degree weather to the store because we wanted to go buy like a bottle of vodka or something. I was like, you know, 21 or maybe even younger. I was like 19 maybe. Which, don't drink until you're 21. That's a bad example. If you're younger than 21 right now watching this, do not drink until you're 21. So then it's like once you hit, sorry, my son's in the room with me, so you're gonna be hearing a lot of noises and stuff like that. Once you hit, you know, the age where you meet your significant other, you know, whether it's your husband, your wife, you know, if you are gay or lesbian or whatever the case may be, once you meet that person, your whole set of friends changes. When I met my husband, it's like his friends became my friends. And I kind of drifted away from my friends because my friends were into a lot of bad things. And they became my friends. And then once we had our son, those friends we kind of drifted away from, except for it's kind of like we were the first, I think we were the first to have a baby. And then after that, a lot of our friends ended up having babies, not because of us, obviously, that a lot of them were married already and just decided to have kids. But I think that we were the first, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So then it's like now we have this group of friends that all have kids. So now when we hang out, it's nice to see our kids play together. We actually were at our friend's house the other day, and it was cool to just see all of our little kids because they're all around the same age. You know, my son's 2.5, so they're, you know, under 3 for the most part. And it's just funny to watch them play together. And it makes me think, are they going to be growing up together and, you know, one day thinking what I'm thinking now, like, oh, I thought that those friends were going to be my friends forever. You know, I do also have my mom's best friend's kids who I've known since basically my mom was pregnant with me and since her daughter was born. And every time I go visit, they're more like family to me. They're not, I mean, obviously they're friends, but they're more like family to me. My mom's best friend is like a second mother to me. Every time I go visit, I'm over there a lot of the time, and her daughter and I have gotten really close. You know, so it's just so crazy how it changes. And actually, one of my friends is the one who brought this topic up to me to talk about, because she said, you know, it's just crazy how much it does change over the years. And, you know, I do still talk to friends from high school, but usually it's like on Facebook, or, you know, every once in a while when I go back home to visit, we'll hang out, other than those two that I was talking about in the beginning. And it's just so weird. You think that your friends are going to be your friends forever, and then it just changes. And I'm so happy with the friends I have now. You know, a lot of them I met through my husband, which it's great. I've gained a lot of great friendships through that. But it's just so weird how, you know, how much it changes and how much your life changes over the years. And it's almost like every 5 years, there's a big difference. Because if you think about it, from the time you're born until you're 5 years old, 5 years old is usually when you start kindergarten. Then in, you know, another 5 to 6 years when you start junior high. Well, in California anyways, that's how it goes. You start junior high when you're in 7th grade. Then you skip 2 years, and then you have 4 years of high school. Then you have your starting 4 years of college. Sometimes people only have 4 years of college, and then maybe another 4 years. And it goes in, you know, things of 4 or 5. And it's just kind of crazy how that works. And, you know, it's almost like your life works in that same way also. You have groups of friends that you have for about 4 or 5 years, then those friends change. Then another group of friends that you have for 4 or 5 years, and that group changes. And then it's like, once you get married and you have children, it seems like those are the friends that you're going to have for the rest of your life. Because now you're all at the same point in your life. You all have kids, you all have a husband or a wife, you know, or you have a family, you know, and it's just, it's really cool actually, because if you think about the amount of people or friends that you have in your life, it really is a lot. And for most people, you know, there are some people that don't really have a lot of friends. So I don't, you know, I don't want to like say anything mean and like, or anything like that. I'm just saying from in my experience, the amount of friends that I've had over the years is just crazy. You know, when I look at my Facebook list, it's like I have, I think, 500 or 600 friends on there, and that's because I've lived in different states, so I've gained friends in all those states. Sorry, my son is shaking the camera a little bit. And, you know, it's just so weird. It's like kind of mind-blowing how many different people you meet and how different each person is. The different personalities that each person has, and the different, you know, kind of things that you do with those people. Some people like to go hiking, some people like to go camping, some people like to just sit at home and watch movies, some people like to go and skydive, some people like to play video games. You know, it's all different. I'm gonna pause this just for a second. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. The joys of being a mother, changing diapers, of course, right when I'm in the middle of making a video. No, I love my son so much, so really it's not a big deal. Anyways, as I was saying, you know, it seems like once you settle down, you have your family, those are the friends that you're gonna have for life. In the past year, I've made 2 really good friends, actually. One of them lives in Virginia. Her and I talk every single day, and you know, we're very close. We actually met, I did a blog review for her, and her and I just kind of started talking back and forth, and we've been friends ever since. And you know, it's only been like 2-3 months maybe since we started talking, but her and I have become very close, and she's actually coming to visit in like a week actually. Yeah, in exactly a week she'll be here. So I'm really excited about that, because I actually get to meet her in person. We get to hang out, go to Disney together, and do a lot of fun stuff. And the other one, I've actually known her for, I would say 3 or 4 years. She worked at a restaurant that my husband and I would go to a lot, and then when she got pregnant, her and I became very close because, you know, She lost a lot of friends probably because when you get pregnant, that's just what happens, because everybody's our age is partying. Well, I'm 26. I think she's 23 or 24. So, you know, you lose a lot of friends when you get pregnant because not a lot of people want to hang out with the pregnant lady. You're hormonal, you're bitchy, you're hungry, you're tired. It's just not fun. And you know what? Anybody that says that they love pregnancy, oh my goodness. Sometimes I just want to be like, are you insane? I mean, maybe you had a great pregnancy. My pregnancy was terrible. I hated being pregnant. Obviously, I love having my son. I wish I could just like have another baby without, you know, having to be pregnant again because it's such a pain. But anyways, so, and then now I actually watch her daughter during the week, and her and I, we talk pretty much every day also. She's a really good friend of mine. We hang out all the time when she's not working. I've actually been watching her daughter since she was, I think, about 6 or 8 weeks. And she's almost 7 months now. So her and I have gotten really close, and it's nice to have those two friends of my own that aren't really connected with my husband, because it's just, you know, it's just nice. Because it's like having those mutual friends, and it's like if I want to go hang out, I always have to bring my husband with me, and sometimes I like to have that personal girl time because, you know, a lot of the friends that we have, they have their husbands, so my husband will hang out with their husband, and then, you know, I'll hang out with their wife. But it's just nice to have those girl times when you're alone sometimes. I'm sure all of you moms know that, and sometimes it's nice to just have that time by yourself. Usually we have our kids with us, but it's still nice to have that time alone. I wish I could have time by myself. Actually, doing these videos is one of the times that I really get to be by myself, and that's probably why I'm making one almost every day, or actually pretty much every day, is because I get to kind of have some alone time. You know, it's a lot of fun too. I get to get all dressed up, and it's just fun for me because usually I'm just sitting at home doing nothing. Well, not doing nothing. I'm usually editing photos or sewing, but still, it's fun. But yeah, I'm really excited that my friend's gonna come visit. She's the one that makes the turbans. I put the link in, or not the link, but the name of her company on the bio of my last video, the one that I made yesterday for New Year's Eve. So that way, if any of you were interested in possibly purchasing one, you could. I think right now her shop might be on vacation because she is going to be coming to visit, and so she's trying to get the orders that she has done now. I don't know if a lot of you know, this is a little bit off topic, but there is actually a really big community of small shops on Instagram that I hope that a lot of you would consider purchasing from. They have great products for every single thing that you could possibly want or need. It's one of my favorite things to do because I absolutely hate going to the store. Even grocery shopping is just a pain because there's so many people there. And I love shopping online because it's like, oh, cool, I like this, click. I like this, click. Oh, okay, here, put in my card number, bye. And so easy. They have so many nice things, and they are all, for the most part, handmade. A lot of them are. They, you know, make them in their home. Some of them may have an office or whatever, but they make them with their 2 hands, and they put their hard work into it. So when you get that item, you know, you may be paying a tiny bit more for it. I wouldn't say a lot more, maybe a couple bucks difference, but it's being handmade by somebody, and it's, you know, gonna be personal, and it's really cool. And the community of the women that do it, and there's a couple men, but the community of women that do it, they are so supportive and so great. I'm actually part of a Facebook group with them, and they are always cheering each other on, helping each other out, and it's really, really nice. I actually really enjoy it. You know, I have a little shop, but I don't really want to mix that into this. But you know, I just wanted to let you guys know that there is a big community out there of that, so check it out. If you type in like for a hashtag like shop small or something like that. I'm sure a bunch will come up. They're really, really nice. I love buying moccasins for my son. Like they have like these leather moccasins that are adorable, and they're really, really comfortable and really good for their feet. I know I'm getting off topic. I do this a lot. But those are probably one of my favorite items. Get that out of your mouth. Thank you. They're one of my favorite items to buy. My son has seriously probably 10 pairs, really, in all different colors. And they're really good for their feet too, because they're very soft on the sole, and it really doesn't, you know, constrict their feet too much, especially because little kids don't even like wearing shoes. I mean, I'm an adult and I don't like wearing shoes. So try checking that out. You know, especially try checking my friend's shop out. So back to the friend thing. You know, I want to say that I am very thankful for all of you, all of my friends that I have right now. You guys are great. All of my husband's friends that I have made over the past 5-6 years. You guys, I love you. I love that our kids are getting to grow up together. And I know, you know, one of my friends she lives a little bit far. You know, like I said, I don't like to say their names on here just because, well, Allie, I've said her name because she has that shop, but I don't really like to say their names on here just for privacy reasons. But she lives in a different city, so I don't get to see her that often, but her and I talk often, and you know, we're always at each other's kids' birthday parties or functions or this and that. It's not that far, it's like a 30-minute drive, but it's great. You know, I really love it, and you know, I hope that you guys really, you know, think about the people that are around your children too, you know, because I'm one of those people that watches the news and watches the terrible stories, and then I think that there's going to be these terrible things that happen all the time to me or my son or my family, which is really crazy, but it's part of my anxiety. It's like, you know, I'm always very careful with the people that are around my son. If it's people that I don't know, it's like I'm watching him like a hawk, which you should do anyways. Every time we go to the store, I'm like looking around at everyone around me, because I actually got followed once at Walmart. So women, please be careful. I did get followed once while I was alone with my son by this guy, and purposely I was turning and like, you know, trying to see if he was following me, and he was. And I turned around and I was like, you need to stop following me now or I'm gonna call the police. He ended up like freaking out and like running away because, you know, he was probably scared I was gonna call the police. So just be careful about that as well. I'm gonna put you on hold for 1 second because my son is touching my sewing machine. Hold on. All right, sorry about that. He was turning my sewing machine on, and obviously I don't want him to get hurt. So I'm gonna wrap this up. I just want to say thank you all for watching. Remember, you know, think about your life and all the friends that you've made. It's just really crazy when you think about it. I think about stuff all the time when I'm laying in bed, like how crazy life is and what you go through in your life and how much longer your life is going to be, and you know, all that kind of stuff. So think about that too. Remember to leave me some comments or email me kayslittleloves@yahoo.com. You know, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, make sure you subscribe, share with your friends. You know, if you have a topic you want me to talk about, leave that for me too, because I'm running out of topics and I need you guys to help me. Every day I'm like, shoot, what am I going to talk about? So, you know, help me out there. Leave me a comment and say, hey, can you talk about this tomorrow? Or, hey, I have a question about this. Can you answer this? That would be a lot of fun for me too. I really like that. So I will talk to you guys soon. I might make another video later about another topic that I wanted to talk about. It's a little bit of a sensitive topic, so I'm not sure yet. I'm still kind of thinking about it. So thank you guys for listening. I will talk to you later. Bye.